Fractions. Let's take a look at fractions. We all know about fractions like half a tomato or tomato, a quarter of a cup of sugar. But we're going to learn today about decimal fractions. You must know that we can write something like a number like 2.5, 2 and 1 over 2. But we can also write it 2.5. This is called a decimal fraction. 2.5 has two parts to it. The number 2, which is the whole part of the fraction, and 0.5, which really means a half. This is the decimal part of the fraction. The 0.5 means a half. You must have met this in the supermarket when you want to buy something and its price is 2.5. So you may know that 132.5 means 132 and a half. 132 is the whole part of the fraction. 0.5 means a half. Let's take a look at 132. It's made up of the units 2, the tens 3, and the hundredths column 1. The same goes for the places after the point. The first place is the tenths. The second place is the 100ths. The third is the 1000ths. So 0.5 really means 5/10ths because it's the first place after the decimal point. So it's the tenths. And that's equal, of course, to a half, as you know from the supermarket. The second place is the hundredths. So we could also add a 0 and write 50 out of 100ths. But there's no need to keep on adding zeros. We could also write 500 out of 1,000. Another way of looking at it is perhaps using a ruler. You must have seen that on a ruler there are small marks between every two whole numbers. In fact, if you count carefully, you'll find there are 5 marks between 10 and 10.5, and another 5 between 10.5 and 11, a total of 10 marks altogether between the numbers 10 and 11, including one of them, 10 or 11. Each of these marks counts the units in the first place after the decimal point. 10.4 might be 4 points after the number 10. 4 marks after the number 10. That means 10 and 4/10ths. 5 marks would be 10 and 5/10ths, which is equal 10.5. 10.5 we write 10.5.